I had the pleasure of meeting this wonderful young lady. Yes, her face is blurred out because everyone does not need to see her face, but you need to hear her story. This is Lisa, and Lisa is
I am Kwesi's ex-wife.
Kwesi Boyd's ex-wife.
Kwesi Boyd traumatized me in the first place before I left that house.
What do you want to happen to Kwesi?
I want Kwesi to be behind bars.
You and me both, girl.
Yes.
You and me both. Hello, welcome back to Travel with Tay. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a more intimate womanhood, sisterhood interview. You know, a lot of things are out there being said about women, whether we are Muslim, whether we're Christian, or whether we're just spiritual. But we are here to set the record straight. I had the pleasure of meeting this wonderful young lady. Yes, her face is blurred out because everyone does not need to see her face, but you need to hear her story. This is Lisa, and Lisa is
I am Kwesi's ex-wife.
Kwesi Boyd's ex-wife. Now, I'm going to ask a few questions, but I'm going to let her tell her story. Because this man has been out here defaming people's character and talking about them. He has said that he has never put his hands on his wife on YouTube, yes? But he told Phoenix and I that he assaulted his wife twice. That's right. And there are people, she's here to tell her story. There are people that know that he has assaulted his wife. He has said that he is taking care of his two beautiful children. They're your beautiful children.
Yes.
And is that true, Lisa?
No.
So,
no.
I'm gonna let her tell her story, you all. But besides her telling her story, we are about sisterhood. I came back to the continent to help my brothers and sisters. Right? That's the only way that we're going to be able to build generational wealth, and we're going to pull ourselves out of this nonsense that we are in. We know who created this, and now they can go on and live their lives, and we have to suffer with the repercussions of us not loving each other and not supporting each other and fighting each other for no reason and scamming each other. That's not what Pan-Africanism is about. That's not what African people should be about. So, I'm going to let this be known from the beginning. If I can help everyone else, y'all know I'm going to help this sister take care of her children. Because that is what being an African is about. I've talked enough. So like I said, this is Lisa. Her face is blurred out because everyone does not need to see her face, but you all need to hear her story. So, Lisa, you have how many children?
2.
Boy and girl, yes?
Yes.
Is Kwesi still your husband?
No.
And you all just got divorced, yes?
Yes, a month ago.
A month ago. Has he ever assaulted you?
Yes, he did.
Do you want to tell the story?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
speak a little bit louder.
Louder.
Yeah.
Yes. Kwesi Boyd traumatized me the first place before I left that house. He even threw my stuff outside that I have to go back to my family house. By then I was 4 months pregnant.
4 months pregnant?
Yes, with my second child. He strangled me. The first assault, he punched me on my face. It was a horrible thing. I wanted to, and then strangle me. That's all he does always, and threaten me to kill me, because he always tell me, ask my first wife in the US. I almost kill him. I kill her. I almost kill her.
And that's Naomi.
Yes.
Naomi.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, if you go my way, if you come my way, if you want to stop me, I will do the same thing. You can't stop me from marrying many wives. I said, you can even take care of me. We are still here struggling. How can you take care of another person? You can even take care of your own self. I have 2 children. We were still struggling. Sometimes he'll be outside for days before coming over. He'll be like, you don't have to come my way. You don't pay bills here. You don't do nothing here. And before he got married to me, he even told me, you have to quit your job. I was working before. He made me quit my job.
You know why he did that?
Why?
That's abuse.
Yes.
That's one of the main signs of domestic violence. If you don't have any money coming in, I can control you.
Yeah. And he said, you need to quit your job. We will find something. We will establish a business where me and you will run it. That's how he made me lose my dad job, quit my dad job, and then I married him. He was showing all respect and descent and everything. He wasn't showing this to me. Then we got married. All this started when I had my first child, Mas. I was enduring this until I got pregnant to my second child. Then I was 4 months gone.
Wait, so he assaulted you while you were pregnant?
Yes. Many times. He would get drunk, come over, and assault me.
Wow.
The last time, that was the day I got out, that he told me I have to go today in front of my sister.
So you were pregnant and he said you gotta go. He kicked you out?
Yes. Kicked me out. He strangled me, punched me again, and told me that you have to leave now. I started parking, and Mas was crying that day. My first child was crying that night.
Where
in the
was
middle
this?
of the night.
Was this the Bruce?
Assaulted me. My sister started crying, yelling. Then he said, you need to go to your family house. I can't stay with you anymore.
So he kicked you out while you were pregnant?
Yes. In the middle of the night.
Was this with your daughter or your son?
My son.
Wow. Did he always feed you?
Not always. Sometimes we starve.
While you were pregnant?
While I was pregnant, I was having my first child, and I was pregnant for my second child.
You're a strong woman. You know that, right? You know the ancestors and Allah is with you, right? Because you're still here, and I've seen your beautiful children. And they are happy. I know the baby was sleeping.
Yes.
But Mas is running around, and he's happy. I'm happy that he did not break you.
Yes. I try to be strong for my children. Because he doesn't even care. He doesn't even know whether he just abandoned us for a whole 2 years now. It's almost 2 years now. And
when I got here, he had, I think it was 3 or 4 wives. But when I took him to serious crimes, well, when I got here, it was Ida, Ami, and Yasin. Right? There was 3 of them. Ami was pregnant. The maid was pregnant.
That was the maid, yes.
Yes. And then
it was his maid.
When I saw him at serious crimes last month, there was a different woman. I don't even know who she is.
That's how he is.
But he's using Islam. Because
he even told me a story that in the US he slept with his maid downstairs. Then the wife caught him. So they had some problems, some issues. I think he's used to it.
Yeah, he can't keep his stuff in his pants, but people are so worried about what's going on between my legs. Oh, that's neither here nor there. But Lisa, like I said, let me ask you this. Have you been to the police?
Yes, I went to the police.
Which police?
Times.
Like a police station
nearby their house in Bruceville.
Okay, so Bruceville Police Station.
Yes.
And did you have you been to Banjul, like to serious crimes or anything?
No, I've never been to Banjul.
What do you want to happen to Kwesi?
I want Kwesi to be behind bars.
You and me both, girl.
Yes.
You and me both.
That's what I want, because he's just here marrying wife, dumping them, marrying another one, dumping them. Since I,
And then he assaulted you. He's not taking care of his children.
No.
But let me ask you this, because I'm not Muslim, right? I grew up as a Christian.
Yes.
But I am spiritual. I don't, no disrespect to anyone else. I respect the Muslim religion. I fasted for Ramadan. When I walk past the mosque and I hear the call to prayer, if I'm on the phone, I quiet down. You know, because I don't have to be a Muslim, but I can respect someone's religion. But if you know my heart and you follow my channel, you know God is in here, right? Explain to me a little bit about Islam and being able to have 4 wives.
In Islam, the man is permissible to marry 4 wives if you can treat them equally. And if you're a true Muslim, you're a practicing Muslim.
Practicing Muslim mean you pray 5 times a day?
Yes. You pray 5 times a day. You fast. You give out zakat, like charity. You go to you go to Makkah.
How often do you have to give charity?
It depends yearly, like how your wealth is. That's how you're going to give.
I have never heard that. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And you said something about, I'm sorry, if you go to the market?
To Mecca. I mean Mecca.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have to fast for the Eid. You have to follow Tabaski rules, right?
Yes, exactly.
So you are a practicing Muslim, yes? Would you say that he is a practicing Muslim?
No.
So he's just using Islam to have multiple wives?
Yes. Exactly.
Wow.
He will always pretend like he's Muslim and everything. He wear the kufa, he wear beads, the praying beads and everything, but he's not. So
he's just acting. When it comes to Islam, I know Kwesi drinks. I know that. Does he drink in abundance? Like in excess? Too much?
Yes, too much.
Yeah?
Yes.
Where he doesn't know who he is?
Yes.
When he assaulted you, was he always drunk?
Yes.
How was he when he was sober? When he wasn't drunk?
He's calm. And yes, he always talk like something that will favor you, but it always favors him. He said, we will walk, you have to walk. The first time I was trying to walk with Kwesi. By then I was pregnant with my son, my first child. But then he stopped. He said, I don't want you to go up downstairs again. You just need to stop. You need just to be upstairs and stay there.
Like a slave?
Yes. That's how Sister Juliet met me.
Yeah.
Yes, I was down. They were downstairs. I was upstairs the whole day.
So when he was working with Blackset, that's when you met Juliet, and he always kept you upstairs.
Since before Juliet was there.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So Juliet probably asked about you multiple times. I wonder what he said.
Yes.
You know, I'm so sorry this happened to you. You know, he has tried to, even Juliet, you have seen how he's talked about her online and disrespected her.
Yes, I was scared about it.
Yeah, it's that's misogynistic behavior. He uses women for sex. He uses women to take money. He uses women to just marry, but he has no respect for women. None. None.
Iota, even one.
No. And I mean, how much respect does he have for his daughters? I haven't met the other daughters, but your daughter. How much respect does he have for his daughter if he's not even taking care of her? So, since I've been to Serious Crimes, I am going to connect you with some people. Because he can't. Go ahead.
And when we went to the court, they asked him, he came with another wife, the tall one, and they asked him whether you can take, how much you can give your children allowance monthly. He said 5,000 each of them. And that's 10,000.
Have you seen a penny of that money?
No, not yet.
He said online that he made millions of dollars. We're going to come after that money, bruh. You made it. We coming after it, okay? I just want to say, you know, who knows if there's really money, but he wants to come out there and say it. You know, I know that if I heard it correctly, I know that there's like a type of child support here. I can't stand the child support system, but for people that's like him, you can't make children and keep. I have 12 children. How many of them you're taking care of? How many of them are you taking care of? Because I guarantee you, with the investment money and whatever other money he's getting, he's not taking care of her too.
The only thing he can marry a wife, dumping them. That's all.
Once they get pregnant, he don't talk to them anymore. Because I know Yasin. They were asking where was Yasin, and they said Yasin was sick. Yasin had a good job, just like you. Had a good job. He made her quit it. And then they were saying that she was sick, and the family's calling him. He's not answering the phone. They think she was pregnant. So I don't know what type of mindset he has, if he's just trying to create this harem, you know. But real talk, if you make children, bruh, you need to take care of them. You need to take care of them. So I'm just going to say this. I'm going to wrap it up. Is there anything, I'm going to connect you with someone at Banjul Police Department, whether it's serious crimes or I'll find out the correct department. But I'm going to connect you with someone where you can hold him accountable. Because I'm going to tell you, a Gambian brother said this to me. A Gambian man cannot come to America and start assaulting American women. So, why, brothers and sisters, we cannot let this American man come to the Gambia and beat your Gambian sister. I know that y'all are not happy about that. But he sit there and said that he didn't put his hands on her. She has no reason to lie. No reason to lie at all.
Using coursing. He course. He downgrade you. He assault.
So it's physical, emotional, mental abuse.
Yeah. Yes. He traumatized me.
You're going to be fine, though. You're going to be fine. Did you have any evidence of injuries, and did you give it to the police?
Yes. He traumatized me. I was traumatized. He beat me up, choked me, punched me many times on the face, and tell me, I'm going to kill you if you get out of my way. When I was 4 months gone pregnant, and my child was 10 months. By that time, Mas was sick. Was so sick. He was even malnourished because we don't always have food to eat. I cried my whole pregnancy until I gave birth. I was here the whole time.
Did you have injuries?
Yes, I did. I have swollen face, red eyes, and it was there. The pain was there for months.
Because he's a man and you're a woman.
Yes. Where he strangled me and punched me, it was here, my forehead, down here.
Did you show that evidence to the police?
No, I didn't.
No? Did they ask to see it?
They didn't ask.
Okay.
They didn't ask.
We're going to make sure they get that information.
Yes. I have to take picture of one and keep it.
So you do have a photograph,
yes,
right?
Yes.
If you change your phone, I'm going to tell you, email it to yourself or email it to me.
Yes.
And I will keep it in a safe place.
Sure, I will.
Okay?
Yes.
And I just want to say, I'm going to wrap it up, you all. Because I didn't go through this, but it's I'm getting emotional listening to her, because no woman should have to go through this, especially the mother of your child. I'm not telling you all how much I'm blessing the family with. I'm not telling you all how much I'm blessing the family with, but I am going to tell you that I am going to bless the sister, right? This is what sisterhood and this is what family is about. So I will be blessing the sister. I have exercise books. I don't have any pencils, but I have exercise books that we can give to Mass so he can have some for school. And I'm going to give you some money, okay? I just want to let you know I'm going to talk to I'm going to talk to Blackset. I'm going to talk to Juliet, because I guarantee you that Juliet, she knows Lisa, and I know, and she knows the children, and I know that she wants to help, because this is what we came back to Africa for. We didn't come back to Africa for all this nonsense, all this fighting. Like, we do enough of that in the Western world. But sister, I'm going to bless you before I leave. I'm going to give you some money so you can have, so it can help you. You do whatever you want with it. And when I come back, I'll bring some books. I'll bring some books for Mass.
Thank you.
And if anyone wants to donate, you're more than welcome. I'm not out here asking, because that's not why Lisa's here. But how can I not give to everyone else and not give to someone that's struggling with 2 children, right? No matter what this man says about me, I can handle myself. But these children, they need help. And if their daddy won't help them, then the sisters will help. Thank you so much, Lisa.